Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we're gonna do a Q&A with like frequently asked questions from the comment section and stuff like that, and a few other things that I think you guys will want to know about us. We're currently on our way to our next little gig app, and we never did this on our channel before. Straight to the video. We're literally in traffic right now, so we got a few minutes. So I'm gonna start with the questions and we're both gonna answer, obviously. So as you guys know, we do Spark, Instacart, and
Grubhub.
Yeah, and Grubhub. So those are the three apps that we do. First question is, when did we start gig work and why? So I'm gonna answer first. So literally I started like 2 months ago, and why? I need money. That's why. Additional side hustle to go with the rest of the stuff that I've been doing. When did you start and why?
I started doing gig work 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Way before he knew me.
Yeah, I was working at Amazon, and I was a dispatcher. One of the drivers told me about Uber Eats. I heard about it, but I never really looked into it. But he put me on game. He told me what it was and all that other stuff. So I started doing Uber Eats while I was working there, and then I don't know, I just started finding new apps and started multiplying the apps, and now I got like 5 apps or something like that I do.
Why?
Everybody knows why. Gotta get the moolah.
Exactly.
And I don't want to work for nobody no more. And the gig work helps me be my own boss. Like, I work when I want. I make as much money as I want, whenever I want. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
The next question is, do we work a 9 to 5? So no, the last time I worked a 9 to 5 was literally the start of the pandemic. This was about, I guess, almost 3 years ago. I worked in the office. And if you guys don't know, I'm a professional hairstylist as well. So I am licensed and stuff like that. But that's just like a side thing. I never wanted to be a stylist after I seen everything going in the salon, and yeah, it was too much for me. So yeah, that was my last job 3 years ago, and I have not worked since, except for all my side hustles, YouTube, the gig apps, and OfferUp and stuff like that. That's my main little hustle right there. So do you work a 9 to 5?
I do not work a 9 to 5. Last time I worked a 9 to 5 was probably 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah, he worked during the pandemic. I didn't work at all. You know, I was getting that good money. So so yeah, we do not work a 9 to 5, and we are surviving, obviously. And
yeah, I pay my car payment, I pay my rent, I pay my phone bill, I pay my car insurance, I pay everything off these gigs.
And we do live separately, so I have my own rent to pay. You know, I got my own apartment. He lives separately. This one is, why do we work as a team instead of separately? So you can answer that one.
Well, with the Spark, the only time we work as a team really is like to film for y'all. So like, I do this on my own, but when she helps me, you know, I pay her, and she gets her little money on the side. When we're not filming for y'all, I be working. I go to my town, and I do Instacart. Sometimes Grubhub, but I don't do Spark in my town because Spark,
they don't have it in his town.
There, so
he has to come here to do Spark. Exactly.
She lives and do Spark, so
yeah, that's
the only time we really work together. I seen that in the comments though. People was asking, how do we make money and all that, but you know, we just gotta make enough money so that I can give her some and I'll be still good.
We're gonna obviously make money off the channel, so it's like a win-win situation. This one is, how much money do we make?
$1 a day for me. Make more if I want, but I got a brand new car. I'm not really trying to put it into the ground. It's not brand new of the year, but the mileage wise, it's brand new. It's a baby. So I'm trying not to run it into the ground, so I don't want to go too crazy. I just make, you know, enough to pay my bills and still have money to save and put stuff like that.
So the next question is, why do we still wear a mask? So the reason why we still wear a mask is because, for me, my mom is elderly, so I'm not gonna put her life in jeopardy bringing home anything to get sick. Secondly, I can't afford to get sick because I gotta pay my rent and I gotta make money, so can't afford to get sick. And thirdly, I don't want to get sick because, you know, the virus is still around. People are still getting it daily, so that's pretty much it. And as for you, why do you wear a mask while you work?
Same reasons. Like, I don't wear a mask all the time, but when I'm in like crowded places,
he has been sick 3 times. So.
Yeah, virus is like I don't even know. I never got tested, so I don't know if I had it. I probably did.
Yes, he had some really bad sicknesses where we had to like stay away from each other for like 2 whole weeks, couldn't see each other until he was good. And yeah,
so I'm guessing I had the virus, but I don't know for sure. It's not 100% because I didn't get tested. But
yeah, so pretty much.
I just don't want to, you know, I don't want to get sick neither. Like before, I was one of those that didn't believe in it and all that, but I done seen my family members, my people die from it. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's real.
Yeah.
So I just don't want, you know, and I can't afford to get sick either. I got my car payment. They don't care if I'm sick or not. They want their money. So
exactly.
I gotta go out here and get it.
This car is the money maker. So
if I don't got this car, that's my main income. Source of income is the gig work. So without the car, it's like I have to get a job again. I don't want to do that.
So we'd rather be safe than sorry, basically.
Yeah,
we don't care about the beliefs, the political stuff. I don't care about none of that stuff. We'd rather be safe than sorry. So that's pretty much what that is. This one is, what app do we make the most money on, and what is our favorite? So my favorite is Spark out of all the apps that we do. I just feel like it's the easiest one. I feel like we get like some super big orders on there. We make a lot of money.
When we work together, we make the most money doing Spark. Like, we try to do Instacart and Grubhub over here in her town, but it's not the same. Spark is the money maker in her area, but in my area, Instacart is the money maker. So them two apps.
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite, I like both of them. I don't know. I like Spark and Instacart. They my two favorite apps.
Okie dokie.
Instacart is a little more work. Spark, you know, Spark is a lot easier, but I feel like Instacart, it's a lot of orders.
This question is, change one thing about each app that we do. We change the answer. So if I could change something about Spark, that's kind of a tough one. Oh, right, the wait times I would change. Like, all that waiting around is a little bit crazy. Yeah. And then Instacart, I don't know. It's like, you know, the no tip thing, like the buildings not having elevators. They should just warn us about that stuff. Obviously, we wouldn't take the order if we knew that type of stuff, but I don't know, like that. And then them crazy orders with the long distances and the little pay and all them item counts and stuff like that. So that's what I would change about Instacart. And then the Grubhub, I don't really know. It's just a lot of driving, especially in my area. So what about you?
Grubhub, I would change the pay, because the pay is doo-doo. Like, you get some orders that's, you know, that's good money, but Grubhub be trying to send you mad far for like $5. Like, you're wasting $15 in gas and they only giving you $5. Like, Grubhub, that's why when I started doing Instacart, I ain't even really rock with Grubhub like that.
All right, what you change about Instacart?
Instacart, I really wouldn't change nothing. Like, I like Instacart. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't change nothing.
And Spark
the waiting time, that's it. Like, you'll get an order at 2:15 and you gotta wait till 2:45 for it to come out.
Yeah, and then sometimes it never comes out, the ASAP orders. Yeah, so that's the crazy part.
Like, the wait time is the only thing I'll change about Spark. Spark is pretty good though, besides that.
Yeah.
And that the tip baiting.
Yeah.
Like, I would change. I wouldn't, like, that's crazy. Customers will put a tip $10. So it make you want to do the order, and then when they get the food, whatever they get, they take the tip away. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's crazy. They need to fix that. That's why they got that tip transparency thing now, so maybe it'll be a little bit better, hopefully.
And then they give you way too much time. Like, they give the customers way too much time to take the tip away.
24 hours.
It don't take you 24 hours to check and see if you got all your food.
No, definitely not.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so what's your best advice for new drivers? He's gonna take this one.
What you mean, like just
new drivers?
General driving?
No. New drivers of, you know, the app, the gig apps. New gig app drivers.
I just say, like, it depends on you though. Like, it's hard for me to give you that's like a broad question. Like, me personally, I be in my mode sometimes where I just accept everything, and I get done quicker. But some people
cherry pick.
Some people cherry pick. I do that too, but I do that in certain times. Like, if I got a senative, I'll cherry pick. Like, if they be like, you do six deliveries. I'm talking about Instacart. Instacart will make you do like 6 deliveries. Complete 6 deliveries, they give you $94. So those are the only times I really cherry pick. But my advice to give you is, make a goal, set a goal every day, the money you want to make, and just try to reach that goal. That's what I do. Like, map out your bills, map out the money you need, map out how much money you need to make so you can have extra money, and just go for that goal every day.
The next question is, what was our worst experience so far during the gig X? You could have it alone or whatever. I could say mine was recently. It wasn't the worst, but it was just like when we had to go up all those stairs and it had no elevator. Yeah. That was extra.
Those basically
that's
the worst
like
ones.
The normal stuff like that.
Like, if we got a lot of
Oh, and the long hallway ones. Those OD hallways, them was crazy.
Nah, my worst one was when we ain't had the Walmart. We had all them groceries and they ain't had no bags. Remember?
Oh yeah, when they had no bags.
I had to pull the cart up the steps.
One. Yeah, that was one. We didn't show that drop off. It's too close to home, but yeah, that drop off was so crazy. Like he was sweating. That was like a workout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the worst one of them all. And then the last one I added this in. So what is our end game or exit strategy? Like when we stop doing this, or what's the goal? Like we're doing this to get to where, stepping stone, whatever. So what's your end game?
My end goal is to get into real estate, you know. But it's never really an end goal. But for the gig work, I'm just trying to get enough money to start doing this car stuff that I'm trying to do. Once I start doing that, then eventually it's gonna lead to real estate. So real estate is the goal. Yeah, we want to get into that together or whatever, you know, see what we can do together, separately, whatever. But yeah, that's the same thing for me as well. Do Airbnb. Yeah, something like that. So that's that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And also obviously getting the channel monetized and making more videos and using that money for that. So yeah, a whole lot of different stuff we have in mind, goals to reach stone towards that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're literally sitting here waiting to start this new gig that we're doing. Get more questions, leave them down below, and we'll maybe make a new Q&A for it if it needs to be or whatever. If you guys enjoyed this, hopefully you get to know us a little bit better, especially him, because he don't talk a lot on the videos, I know. But he's the talker, I'm not the talker, so shocking, I know. So yeah. She's the talker when the camera's on. No. Oh, when the camera's on, yeah. When it's off, I'm like this. I don't talk. I'm just like a what is it called? Like a mime? She don't talk at all. Yeah, it's crazy. I think she talk a lot. I don't talk, literally. She just be sitting there like, just looking at the scenery. Yep, I don't talk. So that's pretty much. Unless she got a story for me. Yeah, if I have a story or a show I watch, then I'll be like, you know, the whole time. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys like this video. Like I said, ask us more questions for another Q&A if you guys want another one. Don't mind me digging in my nose. I'm not digging for boogers. I got allergies and my nose is itching. Yeah, he dirty. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.